What's going on, everybody? So we are back here in Assetto Corsa, and I'm going to actually do 3 separate runs in this video here. This one is the BMW Z4 GT3 that I'm using. It just came out in this latest patch, which is a 0.4 update. Then we're going to get into the R-Bar 500 SS Step 1 car that was in the patch 0.3. And then I am also going to run for the first time the Pagani Zonda R as well. Basically, as I just talked to you in the background here. So these are my first times running them. I'm actually using my steering wheel for the first time. I haven't used the steering wheel in a while, like I said in the last video when I was going through the guides. So bear with me, not that great. I'll get better. Overall, let me just give you a quick rundown here, a little bit. Okay, so basically it's what they're calling the next generation driving simulator on PC. The game will include a single player career, which is not there as of yet. Special events, which you saw in the guide on the menu system, that the special events are there, where you have time attack, drag, and so forth. Okay, and then the players, it says, what they're talking about is that the player will be able to create offline competitions and multiplayer races to challenge other players. So I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, but we're going to be able to create our own races, so that would be kind of cool. It is consistently updating, and what they're talking about is as part of the early access program, starting from the first release, which they did, update new cars and tracks and features every 2 weeks roughly. So a new one should be coming out in the beginning of the year, because they did update 4 on December 20th. New content, of course. All vehicles and tracks will be released in a level of completion close to the final one, with the aim to deliver, starting with the first version, an enjoyable and satisfying simulation. Featuring cars and tracks reproduced at their best, with the exception of unknown minor bugs that will be fixed to polish in time for the version, for the full final version. Yeah, I would have to say now, for me right now, I am actually running these cars on the Monza 1966 track, because it has a couple of turns in there and it has a nice long straightaway on the back, just so I can test out the speeds and whatnot. I think overall the game is very well set up right now, even in the alpha stage that it's in. They will be updating the AI, the multiplayer, and the damage models. Of course, the damage model's not really in there yet. You can hit things and it just tells you that there's damage, but it doesn't actually do damage. But I've got everything listed on my website, so it's easy to access. If you want to check out all the updates and everything, I will keep it always updated on my site in the Assetto Corsa area. You can access it all on Steam. I'll leave you a link below as well for the Steam page for them to access the game, and you can check the community hubs and everything from there as well. System requirements, we're looking at right now a minimum Windows Vista or Windows 7, 8 or 8.1, minimum AMD Athlon X2 2.8 GHz or an Intel Core 2 Duo 2.4 GHz, minimum 2 GB RAM, 10.1 DirectX as a minimum, which will be either a AMD Radeon 6450 or a NVIDIA GeForce GT460. And they're talking about 15 gigs of available space. I don't think it took that much space. But as far as recommended, they're recommending either an AMD 6-core or an Intel quad-core with 6 gigs of RAM, DirectX 11, running either a Radeon 7870 for a GE Force GTX 660 with 30 gigs of space, but it doesn't take that much space. Now, the game is pretty well optimized actually for being in an alpha stage. I did run into a little bit of lag here and there, nothing too severe. The only thing that I seem to have a lot of issues with is it gets choppy with the scenery as you're moving. It gets choppy in the shadows on the hood of the car, or like this, you can see it's choppy on the dashboard of the car. So that's probably something that still needs to be worked out in the optimization phase. But you know, it's there. It moves. It works. Your mirrors work. You can see the dashboard clear. You can see the cars nice and clear. I prefer in car or on the hood cam. The other angles just don't work for me, especially in simulation. They've all got really good feel to them. A lot more testing to do, a lot more tracks, a lot more cars to bring out, and I will bring them out as I try them. Trust me, I'm definitely liking this game. This game has got some great potential among simulation games. Much better than a number of ones I've tried in the past couple of years. And yeah, I do like it. I do recommend it already, even in just the alpha stage. If you're really a hardcore racing type of fan or type of player, you would probably enjoy it. You'd probably be happy with your investment. I know that once they go open beta, there will be a whole new package deal available, but that doesn't bother me. I'm happy to already be here trying this and trying it out. So I expect a lot more gameplay footage, a lot more trials and tests on the different cars. I will trial the different tracks and trial the different cars, try different things and see as time moves on, and see if I spot any other issues. But yep, for now I'll just keep it quick and simple. Again, you'll be able to find all the links in the description below. You can always check my forums. You can check the Steam forums anytime. Otherwise, please do hit that like button, comments below, subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's much appreciated, and we'll catch you in the next episode. See you later.